Hello and welcome to another Sunday request reaction stream. Vtuber, Utaite, Vocaloid, Doujin music and gaming. Those are the categories. As always, if you're watching the VOD, there will be timestamps in the video description comments with the links to all the original videos. Do check them out. We'll check out a lot of small and underrated artists, I assume, so do give them a look. But yeah, as always, Sunday stream. It's not a very bright day, so I'm relying on my light as always. If I look kind of bad, that's why. I look bad even with good lighting, maybe. Who knows? I should say, like, if I look yellow because I have too much light. That's why. But yeah, Sunday stream, as always, 10-minute request, one per person. Copy the title, give it to me in the chat, give me the link on Discord. You can donate for more requests in streamelements and super chat. Yeah, that's the gist of it. As always, I think you guys are used to it. And if there's someone new, there's details in the description with, I think I listed everything, all the rules basically. I think so. Wait, let me check. I had that on the old channel, but I don't know if I do on this one. Let's see. By the way, I won't be speaking too loud. I mean, it should be fine, but yeah, if it looks like I'm not speaking loud, I kind of need to. I'm making my own stream. Fight me. Yeah, we've got the rules. Yeah, people are sleeping and all that, so I won't be speaking to them loud. But yeah, otherwise, what can I say? What can I announce? Tomorrow, we are doing another Learning About Japan stream, another random one where I'm gonna watch videos about different topics. Then Tuesday, we're doing more Conan. I don't know if you guys saw the news, but the voice actress of Ryan passed away. I learned that yesterday, and I'm really sad about it. And then Wednesday, we're doing more of the Shonen Jump history by Trentin Art. We're gonna watch from 89 to 90 something. We'll see, as the video only get longer. But yeah, not too much more to say. As always, that's like a long intro, so better I get into the reaction. BGM off. So first we've got Rising a Tide, Neurojunk. Not familiar. Vsinger maybe? Kagura and Sakuya. Virtual Girl Hardcore Duo. Okay. I mean, they look cool, so let's see what they got. This is composed by WHVT. That's the name. Let's see what we get. Cool indeed. Natürlich, pretty badass. I love their car design. Look awesome. Only thing I would like criticize is, you know, I think it's more part of the aesthetic of this kind of song, but I feel like the mixing for their voice is a bit too low, and they sound kind of a bit too in the back, I guess. But otherwise, the music is badass, and this is cool. Pretty fun, no? I love her voice. That was interesting, the whisper here. Really cool, yeah. Great energy to start the stream. I guess it's missing a bit of screaming, yeah? Maybe. Very cool. Very cool. I like the style. I mean, heavy, intense, a lot of coolness, definitely kind of hardcore. It's awesome. And I like both of their voice, yeah? This is really cool. Badass song. Okay, well, great introduction to No Junk. Yeah, cool stuff. Okay, great start for the stream. Next we've got Nijisanji Togawa, and this is drumming cover and singing cover, crow song, Angel Beats, I think. Oh, Pom, hello, how are you doing? It's been an eternity, it feels like. It's been a while. Yeah, Golden Monster. Angel Beats cover. She is culture. Let's go. It's funny because I was just watching an incredible YouTube video about the life of Jun Maeda, you know, the writer of Clannad, Angel Beats, but also the composer of the music for like Golden Monster and She is Legend. And this video was so freaking good, I mean, just insane. I recommend it at the end of the stream. Yeah. Hello. It's going fine. How about you? Busy with life. Classic. Well, I hope things are going okay. So yeah, let's see this cover by Togawa Nonoa. I love this song. Doing fine. Cute voice. And it's nice to know that she's the one drumming too, yeah. So good. And again, like, if you look on Discord in the video sharing tab, I think, I just posted a video earlier, but I really recommend it. Even if you're not a fan of Jun Maeda, it's such an interesting video about his life. And, you know, for years I was complaining that, you know, I love Angel Beats, even though it's like, you know, it always felt too short, right? It's 13 episodes when it should have been like 25 at least. and that I always wanted to read the visual novel, but because, you know, only volume 1 came out and it's not the full story, I was always kind of annoyed and hoping that they would make the rest. But watching that video I learned of why there was only 1 volume of the Angel Beats VN and that the story wasn't finished. It's because in like Jun Maeda basically had an heart attack around like 2016, I think. You know, and he was like really unwell for like 2 years or something, and so they cancelled the project. Otherwise it would have happened. It wasn't really like not doing enough money or something. It was basically, you know, part of the insane life of Jun Maeda, which again, I won't recap here, but you know, I guess if you wonder like what does it take to write story like Clanad, Air, Angel Beats, Evan Bonred, you know, now that I've learned about the guy, it's really easier to understand like all the feelings in this kind of music from him, or like the shows. It's really great. Yeah, I recommend that video. Check it out on Discord. It's a nice color, yeah. I love this part. Nice. It was real. Which video? It's solo. Always will love this song. Her singing is great. I mean, I know she's drumming too, but we can't really tell. You know, it's not like the most drum-heavy song, right? But her singing is really standing out, yeah. Yeah, it's a drum and singing cover. I think this is like a new NIJISANJI band, basically. Like it's a generation that's also a band. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Again, like, it's perfect timing. I just spent like the last 2 hours watching a super emotional video about Jun Maeda, and we check out the cover of his song. And you know, I always love this song, but knowing the main story and everything, you know, a song like this feels even more like emotional listening to it. And I've always thought it was emotional. I mean, you know, it's just great. Awesome cover. Awesome cover. Awesome cover. I love this song. Okay, that was great. So yeah, as well, you didn't tell me like what was your request that I need to check or whatever. Or this one. Yeah, it's 15 minutes. I mean, I guess I can watch 10 minutes if you want, or if you have a different video. As always, 10 minutes max. That's the limit. But yeah, next we've got someone called Lakshana, and it says Anatsubomi Yume Mido Rhapsody Tamashi no Michibiki. That's one hell of a name. Song by Ranko Kanzaki. Oh, it's an Idolmaster song. Ranko is the kind of like ghost girl from Cinderella Girl. I like her music a lot. This should be interesting. Yep. That's nice. Oh.
狂言かかる牢獄で終わりを告げる鐘の笑う声を待つ真っ白きページ描き出すその面影は闇に咲いた姫花
Cute voice.
花びら触れてその名を問えば赤きまぶたがキンキの言葉に触れて今開く水よゆりかご揺らすいた淵
Sharp high pitch.
目覚めに騒ぐこのファイヤー馬の手招き秘密のソプラノが頬を染め上げてフィオレンツァ
She also sounds pretty close to the voice actress of Ranko. I mean, you know, playful and this kind of like bratty high pitch maybe. But yeah, I love the gothic style.
迷いの強さ導かれた迷宮で強くするは髪に触れた指先に溢れる時慕うアニマが名を読めば蘇る
Good bass in the back.
その手を引いて誓いにせよ赤き唇ちぎりの形に揺らし今開く裁きよすれつよ戯れの時の
Nice.
揺れる目誘い込むにその鼓動をつまめく完璧の極に今あなたは踏み入ったリツよオペラの幕
The Robin German, of course.
灯火として歌うアリア
She's a very like cevio voice, I guess.
けどえてもそうこう決意抱いてコンプレンツや
Nice. That's why it's called. Is it a? It's an RP something. The sound of RP string maybe?
その贖いに煉獄を渡れと命じるならいかようにも従おうしかし傍観せよ
Hello, Adrian.
深淵に咲く花を貴殿らに裁くことはできない我を裁く私に惚れ我を罰し私に捧我を許すのは私に微笑むのはそうあの人だけだから
It's le premier à France. Let's go. epic solo. It goes harder than the song. I like the way she pronounced that. Awesome. Definitely a banger, yeah. Yeah. You wouldn't think it's an Idolmaster song, but it is. Great cover from Like Shanna. I don't think I was familiar, but I'm a fan. Yeah, it's just good stuff. Really good cover. Okay, well, we're really starting with a combo of fire song. Next we have some Coco, so we might continue the fire combo. This is a cover of M, sung by Ayumi Hamasaki. Okay. It might be an older song, yeah. Well, it came out in 2000, 26 years ago. Alright. Well, let's see what Coco's got with this one. It's a vibe, very emotional. Coco sounds perfect. That's cool. Love the distortion. Great vibe, this song. I'm gonna have to check out the original artist. This is great. Gorgeous art. Great stuff. There's such a punch in the Maria. It reminds me of another song. Yeah, two solo. Two great solo. the emotion too. Absolutely love this kind of song. I mean, didn't expect it, but yeah, I'll have to check out the original artist. Definitely. Pachi, absolutely love it. Yeah. So Ayu or Ayumi Hamasaki, and she's still around. Yeah. And this is her biggest song. Yeah. With 38 million views. Okay, I like how she has like the normal version, which is 4 minutes 30, and the short version, which is 3 minutes. Okay, like usually a short version is like a minute and a half or a minute or something. Oh, she also has Bluebird. Wait, man, so many people have a song called Awitori, but okay, she's the artist of Bluebird. I see. Okay. So we definitely know more songs from her. Like I'm thinking of like the one by Asami, My Friday Master, the one from her, and the Bluebird song for Naruto from Ikimonogatari. There's too many great Bluebird songs. Seriously. Here's the link. Incredible cover and song. Okay, absolutely love it, and as always, the stuff coming to make it cover is just awesome. Next we have Izuki Lulufu, and this is an original song called If the Night Never Ends, composed and arranged by Koyama Nano. Familiar name, but I can't tell you what. Distracted for a second. Okay. Emotional vibe. Emotional way up. Essential. Good voice, emotional song, and I'm not to like in this. I really like the settle part in this. Beautiful. Or some of the guitar gets singing. Awesome build up. Huh? It's like a classic anime emotional song for the end of the last episode. Wow. I love me some emotional rock, and yeah, this is great. This is really great. It might be like a Vtuber song, but totally feels like it could be an anime emotional song. I mean, it's great. First time checking out, I think, Izuki Lulufu, but I'm a fan. The art was great, the music was great, and the singing was beautiful. I mean, just a ton of emotion. A very emotional song. Beautiful and emotional. Okay, well, hopefully we check it out again, but I'm impressed. It's also like pretty big, 100,000 subs, so yeah, pretty big. Next we have someone called Eva Ananova, and this is Forget You Me, official music video, written and composed by herself, and guitar and bass also by herself. Very cool. Let's see what we get. It's a vibe. Depressing rock, I guess. Love the style. Hello, fine. How about you? Oh. I like the way it sneaks though. You're funny girl. Really cool. I really love the way the bass and the guitar are like so intertwined, and this kind of like rough mechanical style that they exude. cool lyrics.
I know you'll think of me when you look at her. I'll always be inside your head, reminders of regretful last words. You can hate me with your whole being,
Bit of a shoegaze vinyl.
but I will always be here, still breathing. How will I remain honest, surrendering your dirty truth, fading from myself I knew, like a song without a muse. How do I outgrow you when nothing you said was true? Breathing someone I once knew, like a bomb without a fuse.
It's a good line. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. I definitely like this one. I forget what song we had checked out before. Let's see. But awesome vibe. Yeah. Well, transient. It was transient, yeah. 2 months ago. Okay. I mean, it's kind of emo, but in a great way, right? I think that's what I can say. Yeah, that kind of like, you know, wallowing in depression kind of music, but it's a style I really enjoy. Great song and style. Love the vibe. Alright, well, great request. I would love to hear more music from her and awesomely composed too. Next we've got someone called Lulu's Postman, and this is seriously why I don't know though. It's a song by Monaki. Okay, not familiar, but let's see what we get. Should be a different vibe. Yep. To know whiplash as always.
焼けつくようなその視線、
おう
ありのままのその素顔、
Cool voice.
仮面の下隠しては夜に紛れる。 Oh baby don't let 気も don't let 気も愛されたくて My baby 信じてると信じてたい
Emo to Jolie.
も待つには
Very man voice. I like. She's got an accent to dialect. I forgot what Yade is. It's not Osaka. What accent is that? This woohoo part reminds me of that one song from Saki in Zombieland Saga, which I guess is itself inspired by what's that group? Kishidi Kyodan, maybe? I think something Kyodan. Very catchy. Oh my days. Really has that cool girl energy, which I love. The switch. Oh my gosh. Really strong vocals, huh? Very, very catchy. I mean, good enough that it pulled me out of the emo vibe from before. I mean, I do really feel like, you know, the sky is brighter after listening to this. Very cool voice, very fun song. I'm a fan. I'm sold. Here's the link. Super fun cover. Awesome voice. Wait, let me look it up. As far as the accent thing. Japanese accent finish with yade. Is it Kansai Ben? Yane, Yanke, Yan. I think it's Kansai Ben, yeah. I think so. Yeah, that's what it is, Kansai Ben. Okay, so Osaka. Okay, well, great one. Next we have Akie. Don't Kill Me cover song. I don't know who the original artist is. Uminecho.
間に合わない間に合わない風が潮を巻いてきた
Decided someone used to check out.
羽しめる日がたには模様が立ってる離れないで見せてない
Where's the
で
cat?
目を閉じさせないで夜が明ける夜が明ける朝が燃えるどうか私を殺さないでね
Don't Kill Me. Oh, is this a song about like an endangered bird species or something? We've got like years and a number going down or something? Damn, this is sad. Kiwi bird? Not familiar.
間に合わない風が潮を巻いてきた浜冷える羽しめる日がたには模様が立ってる離れないで見捨てないで目を閉じさせないで夜は明けた夜は明けた朝は来た
Really feels depressing. Even if I'm not sure this is about that.
「日が灯る誰が来るタオルが包み込む」「眠れないで沈まないで小さな光 海の向こうが近づいてるまだ生きる
Beautiful.
まだ生きる止まらないことがあるまだ走るまだ飛べる日型を越えてゆける寂しい
I mean, I think that's what it's about, yeah, like the lyrics are, you know, I can still live, I can still fly, I'll continue. I think this is what it's about. Really depressing then.
悲しいねここで君を抱いてずっと守る
Isekai lover.
帰る日まで間に合うよ間に合うよ風が潮まいできた花冷える羽しべる日型には模様がいらない離れないで見捨てないで目を閉じさせないで殺さないで殺さないで生
Don't
き
kill
さ
me.
せて
Let me live. Could you just speak my... Is it saying that there's only like about 300 to 400 left? I can't read all this. Is only 10 to 20 left or something? Wow. Okay. Wait, what's the name? Calidris Pygmea. Calidris Pygmea. Yeah. The spoon-billed sandpiper. A small wadder which breeds on the coast of the Bering Sea and winters in Southeast Asia. The species is highly threatened, and it is said that since the 70s, the breeding population has decreased significantly. By 2000, the estimated breeding population of the species was 250 to 500. But why is that? Is it like humans' fault? Or the current population is fewer than 2,500. Yeah. A 2000 study suggests that hunting in Burma by traditional bird trapper is the primary cause of the decline. It's human, but at the same time, you know, I don't know if it's for eating, but at the same time, it's something else. But if there's nothing to eat, I can't blame people. That's really sad. Okay, man, I've never seen a song like that, like a sad, depressive song on the POV of a dying species like this. I mean, I guess it's endangered. There's still enough that it could be saved, right? But, you know, still really sad. Yeah. I was on Reddit recently and I saw like there's a species of rhinoceros. Well, there's only 2 left and they are both female. And so, obviously they're not aware themselves, but they are literally the end of their species or subspecies. Obviously because rhino are literally killed only for the horn, nothing else. It's really fucked up, right? And, you know, they are the last of their species. And that's it. I mean, they've saved like some semen and, you know, eggs. So eventually maybe through like genetic engineering, we might bring them back, but, you know, it won't be the same, right? It won't be the original line of the species, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah. Amazing song, amazing vocals, and really sad subject. Really, really sad subject. As always, you know, on one side you can say it's nature, you know, like not every species is meant to survive, but as humanity, you know, we are smart enough and have the power to like make sure everything survives. We should. This is amazing and so sad. Okay, well, many sad songs today, huh? Smart enough in the sense of, like, I don't think any other animals think of, like, preservation of species, right? Like, most other animals, they think about, the preservation of their own species by reproduction, right? But we're the only animal that can think and act upon, like, the idea of protecting the other species, if we want to. Yeah. Anyway, amazing stuff from Akie. Next we have Kanzo Clips, Kagetsu Mugs Lube at Barking. Okay.
赤が俺ね。
奥赤っす。
どっち？俺が？
Everybody's
俺が赤
this
だよ。
game.
勝った？
おい強すぎだろ。
悪い
絶
ゲーム
対俺の声のがでかいだろ。
いや、お前弱っ。
いや、マイク上げてるでしょ音量。
全然上げてない。
ずるいぞ。
Working, yeah.
いや
It's
こ
a
れ
new
ロー
trend,
の方
right?
が強いんじゃない？
弱
いや絶対そんな声でかくないだろお前。やばいよ俺。
お前声ちっちゃ
It's about the pitch.
通報されそうだぞ今。でかすぎて声。
声でかすぎて。
いや一生勝てる気しない。俺もうマイクの目の前でやるわ。強すぎだろ。
お前弱っ。
Just go
キャ
hold
ラ
the
才能
mic.
出てない。
いや関係ない。お前
芝居で弱いんじゃないの？
しかも。
いやこの芝居のめっちゃ弱そうなんか。
He lost again.
コスパよくだよお前。全力でやってるそれ。
I think it's really about pitch. Like, Hoshirube is going, like, low voice. So, that's probably not working.
おい死にそうなんだけど俺。
お前全力でめっちゃ弱いやん。
辛いってめちゃくちゃ。めっちゃ辛いんだけど。
めっちゃ本気でやってそれお前。
いやガチでやばいよ今。
僕
家揺れてる。
何もいじってないからねマイク。
Pick up
俺がいじり
gaming.
すぎた逆に。
いじりすぎた説ある。
もうマイクの原因上げてやろうかな。
いや一回じゃあ一旦。
It's a stupid idea, but someone needed to have this idea,
本気
you know?
ね。
いやもう。
I don't know if I'd call them a genius, but
全ていやマイク
no
の
one else
原
thought of
因
it.
最大はねやばい俺。
いやもうでもやんないと一回。
いや始まっちゃった。やばい。一旦犬シャウとか。
いいのそこで負けて。
You could really make a new genre with this and every animal version of the game. He's just screaming. I mean, some dogs don't bark. Have you ever seen like a pug? Like pugs sometimes they sound more human. They sound like they're just, screaming than barking. So, it's a small dog thing.
強すぎだろちょっと待って。いやこれ何回やっても無理だって。
おいなんだ。
強すぎでしょ。
おい弱すぎでしょ。
なんでそんなコスパ
I
に
mean, he's a
低
octopus,
音か
so
これ。低音の方が強いもしかして。
お前いや高すぎなんじゃない？
that sound as an octopus like.
確かになんか高い声だと雑魚犬感出るもんね。
でちょっとなんかね結構チワワぐらいの音域だったんですよね。
やっぱ狼ぐらいでいかないとダメか。低めね。低い声が強いに決まってるから犬なんて。おかしいこのゲーム。おかしいだろ。
おかしいね。
俺今マイクの目の前でやってたよ。お前高い
Take off the filters, I guess.
犬だろ絶対。高級な犬だろ。
じゃあお前めっちゃ安いやんじゃあ。
何これ。いや俺無料だからねだって。課金してさこのチワワとか使ってるだろ本当は。
いやいや俺も無料の犬使っています柴犬で。
これ6回負けたってこと？早ない？
今 6連敗中ね。
逆に近すぎんのかな、マイクに近すぎてちょっといい姿勢保ててないわ。よし。
I mean, Kagetsu sounds like he's actually eating the mic, like an airplane pilot, right? So I think that helps.
無理だってこれ。
お前マイク弱すぎ。
いや絶対これ俺の配信見てる人はね、耳が潰れてる。俺の声がでかすぎて。
そんなでかい？
おい忖度されてるってこれ。
いや奥の方ではめっちゃちっちゃいけどね。
本当？おい全力でやれよ。
いやお前全力でやれよ。
いや全力、もう全力を超えてる。全力超えてる。
めちゃくちゃ音量上げてよ。じゃあ
リミッター解除してる。めちゃくちゃ音量上げたらとんでもないことになるよ俺。
いやもう上げてよ。
一旦上げてみたわ。
わあいやそれでかかってこいよ。
これ強そう。
いや強そう。
行ってみろこれで。じゃあ行くぞ。どうなっても知らないよ耳。
He's like barking. Now he's doing some crazy like metal scream. And it's still lost. It was close though.
ごめん戻したわ。これで無理なら無理。もうワンの回数らしいよ。
To amplify the
声量じゃ
loudness.
なくて
お前ワン
ワンを
言ってなくない？
言いまくればいいのか。いや確かに
お前ワン言ってなくない？
手数が少ないのか。
C'est un old man.
めっちゃ早くいくわ。じゃあもう本当じゃん。おい嘘つき。音量と数ね。
音量と数か多分。
まずい。意味がわからん。
もう9連勝ですけど大丈夫ですか？
いや本当に。いやここで一発もらうわ。ちょっと手加減してもらっていいかい？
Madness.
いやまあ
一回ね。
見ますわちょっと。いや僕でも結構手加減してる今のとこ。
任せて。本当？本気で来いよじゃあ。
割と手加減してあげてるよ。
It's so weak. Back mixing. He's got some notes. Some great notes.
いや無理だって。このロングトーンで無理な。無理やん。
おいよ。
おいこれスタジオでやんないと無理だろこれ。設定揃えないと。もうふざけんな。なんだこのゲーム。勝てるわけないじゃんこれ。
お前クソ弱いやん。
最悪だよ。
お前だって弦上げても無理だったやん。
死ぬほど。俺マジの全力の弦上げできるよ。ちなみに
じゃあそれで言ってよ。
それで言ったらマジでやばい。
You can go and cheat for the BS.
あそうなの。いや一回でもそんぐらいの気分に感じた。
一回こんぐらい。とんでもないよ俺今音。
It's still not the extreme.
耳壊れそうだ。
Okay, he has a chance now. He has a chance. He's gonna win. Come on. Okay, but I mean, he's barely trying. I think Hoshirube is probably as the DS neighbors. Disconnected.
何切断されたんだけど。
切断すんな。逃げんな。逃げて草。
お前が逃げたんじゃんこれ。
弱っ。
お前が逃げたんじゃんこれ。
本当に最後ね。
次勝ったやつが勝ちね。
何回負けた俺。
僕は12連勝ぐらいしたけど。
12 times.
いやここからさっきの練習だから。
はあはあはあ。
いやマジ本気でいく。
ワン。
Without the game is just two crazy guys streaming.
ザコが一生犬やってろ。
お前
猫が
運ゲーじゃん。
バカが。いや運ゲ
お
ー。
前お前どんだけ原因上げたのお前。やばすぎでしょ。
あげてないよ。
嘘でしょ。
これ逆に声でかすぎてなんじゃない？いやガチラストね。これ勝ったお勝ち
So fast.
参りました。
これ普通にも
参りました。
お前
I mean,
犬に向いてない多分。
I was thinking to feel too bad losing at this game.
猫の方がいいね。
いやちょっとこれ悔しいわ本当に。
Even if you're competitive, I don't know if like having the skills to bark is something that you must feel bad about. I would say. Alright, that was something. What a game. What a game. Fun clip. Okay. It's kind of the new trend right now again. Like, if the dev is smart, just farm this concept with like every animal version of this, basically. Next we have some Lucia. It's been a while. And it's a cover of n-buna, The First Train, and Kafka. Okay. Should be interesting, and should be extremely emotional.
伝えたいことしかないのに何も声が出なくてごめんね。僕は毒虫になった。そんなに興味もないと思うけどさ、時間が欲しいので今度は手紙をしたためるとしようか。不甲斐ない一日を今日の始発の便に乗って。
Beautiful.
に悪くしかないのにうまく足が出なくてごめんね。バベリアが咲いている眼下の街を眺めている。窓のファンのひどく小さなハムシをすくって押しつぶした。初夏の風になびいた白花が今日も綺麗だった。教科書にさえ載っていない。
Very gentle singing, less of the cry heavy style that I know of all. That's more like it. That was some point is just it's 怯える家族もいないので一人なぎの街を見下ろした。初夏の風になびいたあなたの髪が思い浮かんだ。きっと近い将来あなたは人を嫌いになって僕は人を失っていく。そうなら僕も笑って会えたのにいつかは so beautiful, this father singing. Awesome. always that crazy passion and emotion in her voice. Like that texture and quality in her voice, it's just magic. Amazing melody, n-buna, and incredible singing from Lucia. Amazing, amazing, absolutely amazing. Not definitely like a full Doujin Fireflies cover, which is a song that feels very similar, sure, but I think it'd be great, yeah. Just beautiful singing. It had been a long time since we checked out Lucia, which back in the day of the old channel, when we first started doing like indie Vtuber stream, I guess she's more of a Utaite, but she was one of the early ones that we checked out, and yeah, just incredible, right? The pure emotion that she can give, so good. So yeah, that was absolutely top tier. Next, we've got someone called niconico, and a cover of Neketsu's by Jose Minami. Owatsuboshi Gakuen Adomasta. Ok.
名もない星に救われた手口のない夜もあった私たち打ちのめされない言葉なんかじゃ潰れない世界は生まれ出してる見たことない時代が来る
Cool voice, which you tried before, but great reminder.
私は最初の鳥になる Come together な心を射抜けリアルを奪え私を超えて
I have to build up.
歌うよ自分を生きるそのために赤裸々な歌にも見せるよ生身をさらせ作られたものじゃない私だけが私になるんだ
Love the vibe. The quiet energy of the music, contrasting the power of her voice.
進んでゆけるから Come together な覚悟を放てここを乱せ昨日を超えて逆の夢でも意志あるものに定めば
I love the way it tries. Powerful. Really amazing notes, huh? So many great emotional songs today. Epic, incredible singing, and really another great emotional song. I mean, we are chaining them, every song after every song, but I can't complain. It's some great music and some incredible singing. Amazing cover and singing. Alright, top tier stuff for Minako. Next we have someone called Sibyl. And this is Who Am I? TK from Link to Cité Sigure. Dare Ware Ue. Okay. Interesting. She sounds like Utaite Show. I really enjoy showing this. I mean, genuinely, I feel like this is the Isekai show. Insane how close she sounds to her. But it's not right, this isn't some kind of like side project or something. Or is it? What does it say? I'm an emotional, reclusive angel. Okay. It's crazy sometimes like how some Utaite vsingers and Vtubers have voice that feel like it's the same person. Nice. This goes down. Yeah, with a style with this. Oh. So cool. That's freaking awesome, like the coolness of the guitar riff with the isekai Jocho-like vocals. Sick. Emotional but motivating this one. More fire energy. Getting me a bit out of that depressive style from the last few songs. Building feeling now. Sorry about that. Like 100% she sounds like it's a Isekai Jocho. I mean, I know I'm repeating that a lot, but it's kind of insane how, you know, yeah, it's one of my tab that played. Like, she's so close. It's kind of like calf remake, you know, almost sounding like the same person sometimes. I guess we haven't really heard anyone sounding like Jocho because she's still pretty unique, but man, you know. And again, cevio is her own thing, right? But, you know, for me it's like insane level of praise to compare so much. It's not just like a similar tone of voice. It's like a level of singing, right? I mean, the notes, the emotion, yeah. Like, there's seriously some doppelganger out there. It's insane. Absolute doppelganger. Except if you tell me that this is, you know, a side project of Jocho, it could be. As people do side project all the time. Yeah, I'm not getting anything from the comments, but like, it's so close, like seriously so close. Insanely good. That was epic. Okay, we should check out more cevio. Next we have, oh yeah, this one. This is Mr. Gomen Hardcore cover. Thank you for sharing it. I'd forgotten about it. I think I had some context about it too. Thank you, Santa08 and Saida for sharing this. You guys told me like there's new Gomen and everything. Covered by codename Rose, Alf white hair and Seo Aira brown hair, and Oni Ludin pink hair, and Miko Saya short black hair. They debuted with the stop of the Vtubers cover song, so I'm not really sure if you've seen them. I haven't, I mean, like again, I have checked out so little Isegai Idol and Gomem stuff for the last year. Basically, they kind of stopped posting a ton of stuff, and now they post like one thing every few months. It's such a like an extreme content switch. I'm still not really clear why. I mean, some people have like told me that there was some kind of drama, and you know, there was obviously a bunch of copyright things where like a lot of their songs were like privated or something. But I just don't have the full context because I don't speak Korean. So what I've seen is that, you know, there used to be like new covers to check out every week, and now it's like once every few months or something. Just a very, you know, confusing situation, I guess, but nonetheless, let's see what we get here. Hardcore. Some nice designs. You got like it's made inmate pants. The size difference. One girl is built like an Amazoness. Man. Snoo. Kawaii. It's like too lolly and too mommy, basically. Interesting. This angle is ridiculous, yeah. The size difference. Very cute. They will still have like that amateurish vibe, but it's part of the gap way, I guess. Very tumultuous. I think it's like the models have like some progression that are a bit off. I think that's what it is. That's why it looks kind of off-putting. I really like the one with the mole. The size difference. They could eat the smaller two for lunch. Man. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I mean, again, there seems to be so little Gomen content right now, so I don't really know if we're gonna see more of them, but I like it. It's definitely on the kind of like amateurish side, right? The singing and the vibe, but in a good way, in an endearing way, I think. It's enjoyable, yeah. Fun song. I like it, I like it. So yeah, hopefully there'll be more from this project. I guess we'll see. And hopefully, you know, Gomen and Isegai will come back to uploading a lot of songs. That'd be nice. Next we get some more Korean VTuber. Aokumorin, Anako Nana, Flame, 2026 Korea Esport League, Eternal Return theme song. Okay.
달빛마저 무너진 하늘 아래 버려진 이름을 안고서 벗어날 수 없는 이야기를 따라 나가.
Let's go.
흐릿하게 비친 익숙한 풍경 어디쯤 멈췄는지조차 알지
It's more like a girl's front line kind of thing. Really cool. Yeah, good stuff. Kind of a surprising style because I feel like most esport league songs tend to be more like electronic, right, than a rock song, but obviously I like it. Really cool singing. That's really cool with the filter. I know. It's more like a gacha game song than an esports song to me, but a banger is a banger. I think I know about it on Return, yeah. It's like a top-down view, like dropped into a zone, get loot and try to survive until the last one kind of game, I think. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Banger song. Always some good stuff though from Aokumorin. Always some good stuff from Still Live. Next we have Samasu. It's been a while from Kametsubaki. And it's a cover of Vondi Tobutoki. Don't think I know that song. Maybe. I know she had a drama recently, but I already forgot what it was about because I thought it was stupid, so I forgot. She said some joke or something, and people are mad at her, but I literally forget what it is.
それは僕の静脈を通り心臓を突破して 忘れた頃と立つのに全くはないがこの小さな波は手の隙間風は許してくれこの不甲斐ない僕の言葉も涙も全部自分次第で吐いた涙って今は背で受けとくよ全部それじゃまた
Nice. Oui, sans hélico à souffle. Art is always so damn gorgeous on charismatic stuff. So good. I really like this note right here. Just killing it. It doesn't feel that much of a Vendée song, you know? Beautiful, the layers of the vocals. Okay. Picasso, I mean, sounds amazing, great choice of song. Beautiful singing, just perfect, clean, yeah. I think that's the most I can say, just super well done, yeah. Bachi indeed, amazing cover. Next we get Alien Dream Emulator by Kira99999, Geometry Dash 2.2, uploaded a year ago by Vprint. Geometry Dash, it's been a minute. Crazy start for using game level. Wow. Creepy. Visually trippy. Oh. Okay. I don't understand that it's a rhythm game level, but it looks sick. So many visual style. Yeah, it's crazy. Hello Kofuku, nice to see you. Wow. It's really like, I don't think those people want to make a rhythm game level, they just want to make an actual animation, right? But I guess it works with the game. I don't really know, yeah. Like this level of, you know, it doesn't look playable, right? So like this level of visual, why not make an animation? Also, comments are paused. That's a new one. You can pause comments. Like, I have enough comments, it's fine. Okay, well, great. Okay. Oh, by the way, I should say not interested. I don't like reactors. Nah, the truth is that I don't want my recommendation to be other reaction. I want songs to be my recommendation on this account. But I don't know if YouTube can tell the difference when I say not interested. That's always the thing. But yeah, next we have Cecilia speaks French, Laura speaks Italian, and they still understand each other. Isn't Cecilia German? By Right Meow channel. Okay.
You always do this! Shh. It's alright. Calm down.
Oh, ASMR.
ASMR.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Is it my mom or my lover?
I think both. Oh, wait, your mom calls you sweetheart?
I mean, some moms call their children sweetheart. Sweetheart
Yeah.
is an endearing term. It's not necessarily romantic.
I wish my mom could call me sweetheart.
Instead, your mom lies to you.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom doesn't call me sweetheart.
My
mom calls me potato.
Potato. What?
Or she goes like Cecilia, you know, like because of silly.
Cecily.
Cecilia.
Cecily.
And she goes, it's not Cecilia, it's called Cecilia.
Cecilia. Cecilia. Comme ça va? Ça va bien. Oui.
Well, do you think my mom and your mom could talk to each other in Italian and French?
Yeah.
I mean,
Maman.
it's not similar at all.
Pas français.
I mean, it's similar, but yeah, you couldn't, right? It's not like Spanish people speaking from someone from, I don't know, Argentina or Brazil, right? There might still be some overlapping words. French and Italian is still pretty far away.
Gracias.
Spanish? I think Spanish is a good
A middle ground.
middle ground.
Yeah. Okay, what if you speak? We've tried this before. Say something in Italian, and then I'll answer in French. I'll figure out what you're saying, and I'll answer in French.
Give me a joke.
Okay, you have to talk a little bit close. Closer, slower. Hold on.
Ti piace il gioco? Che ne
No,
pensi?
merci.
Che ne pensi del gioco? Ti piace?
No, I don't want chocolate.
No, no, no.
Remember that I did like 3 or 4 years of Italian. I can only say buongiorno. That's it.
Ti piace il gioco?
Ci piace il gioco.
Ti piace il gioco che stiamo giocando?
No, merci.
No, merci.
Okay, I'll try. Maybe you better. Aujourd'hui, j'ai mangé des
I mean,
patates.
she sounds great.
Buonissimo.
Oh,
Lo voglio anch'io.
mais tu aimes les patates?
Sì. Un sacco.
Fair enough.
Mais pourquoi? Pourquoi?
Perché le posso fare fritte?
Ah!
Forno? In tanti modi.
Oh, tanti modi. Tanti modi. Oui. Et est-ce que tu aimes les frites avec de la mayonnaise ou?
Man, I didn't know she could speak this much French. I'm surprised. Again, am I confusing? She's French? I thought she was German.
Ketchup.
But her French accent is so clean, so like it's like I'm confused now.
Est-ce que tu aimes les frites? I don't know. As a main or as a side? How do I say that in French?
I will eat fried potato every day.
I love potato.
I love potato.
I love
Same.
fries.
We should eat I have fries. We should make them.
Eat some,
We
yeah.
should make them.
Laura, quelle est ta couleur préférée?
Me?
Si, oui.
Colore?
Oh, she got it. She got it.
Is blue in Italian?
Yeah.
Really?
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 Fries. Also, I've had fries in Italian tea, but
Wow.
I do eat potato pretty often and potato mash and all that. So.
C'est vert, bleu ou pastel? Verde.
Mi piace il blu un po' azzurrino, un po' più chiaro. Gnau.
I'm crying slash about this whole. Hey, my theory is correct though. I feel like people, Italian and French people, could kind of
You
communicate.
don't understand me though.
Nope.
But you understood me.
Yeah,
Well,
something
you
like that.
talked really fast. What did you ask?
I asked if you like the game.
Oh, I understood game, but I thought you said, do you want to play the game? Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
that's really
And
good.
Wow,
just
way too
see,
different.
and then you stopped asking
You
me.
said no mercy. Do you like the game? No thanks. Okay.
But you meant, do you want to play the game, but like alone? So I meant nothing.
No. I would never play this alone.
It's not a scary
They
game,
made
no?
it for 2 people,
Yeah, no, for one. Two, yeah.
and it shattered. But part of me escaped, and I'm dreaming, aren't
Alright, good stuff. They're very cute together. Great chemistry. And yeah, again, Cecilia's French is insanely clean. That is something very cute, I would say. Okay, nice clip. Next we get... oh, this seems yabai, yeah? I don't know. No, okay, maybe it's fine. Yeah, okay. It's Gakuen Idolmaster in-game opening, if arc. Okay. At first I thought it was anime, but it's for the game, so it should be okay, right? Yeah. Definitely. Gakuma's global win. Oh, is that many characters? I thought there was only like 6. Utaite Sho. So cute design. Absolute mooi.
深刻なキャラクターロードよいやみら呼吸が前半もうギブギブ頭クラクラハイダクション私選ばれたのかも
They really need to make a Gakumas anime. I mean, there's just like not too many characters, so it's gonna work, right? I mean, the recent Adomaso anime have been kind of mixed because there's just too many damn characters. But Gakumas is, you know, still fresh enough that it would work as like an anime. Catch it? That is animated in 2D. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, yeah, again, there was the news that there was an English Twitter account of Gakumas, which, you know, it's like the first time there was anything, or Cloverworks, okay, that's why it's so well animated. So, you know, it's like the first time there's anything English Idol Master, so, you know, it's not an announcement of any kind of game coming global, but I think we can all pray. I mean, I'm still kind of hype about it, even though now that I've played so much Musume, I wonder if, like, I would actually get bored with Gakumas, because gameplay is going to be much of the same, right? Potentially, maybe it's different enough, but at the same time, I want to play it for the characters, yeah. Anyway, we can only pray, I guess. We can only pray. I mean, worst case scenario, we can pray for like better AI translation overlays, I guess, for the game. I mean, actually, I forgot, but yeah, there was like, there's an actual English translation being made by some like obscure Discord server. But the way you apply it to the game gives your account, you know, some yabainess and it might get banned, so it just doesn't feel worth it, you know, doing a lot of progress and then getting banned or something. Yeah. Awesome opening and awesome song. Really great to see the dancing animation in 2D with this quality. Peak. Next, we've got some Sugoi Akana from NIJISANJI, and it's a cover of 52 Arts. It's a song by Gengetsu Tojiro. Okay, I think I know it.
不幸というには恵まれて幸せというには満たされないシューブラリンに考える答えの出ない問いの続きを涙はとっくに枯れ果てていつまでも傷は癒えなくてなんとか息をしたかったできれば救ってほしかった星も見えないくらいのただ何かになりたくて欲しいた何者かになった結果だこれじゃ笑えないよな血がにじむほど唇噛んで雨に当たれて涙隠してだったらこれ以上どこへ
Love the intensity. Nice out.
こんなことしてるんだっけあなたも喜ぶ顔が見
I want to say Yuri, but then I think of Krustik being dead and I'm sad.
見たい景色を見るために泥水だって飲み干したそれでも星を見えなくて何ができるだろうかがむしゃらでも頑張りたくて爪を立てても這いつくまたせめて神様だけでも見て
great pitch, great emotion, with good Sukure canon. Underrated singer in NIJISANJI.
夜の海に流してしまおうそしてどんどん透明になればこの痛みすら感じないよねもう誰の言葉も届かない誰の言葉もぶつからない誰の手でもつかめない誰の手でも傷つけられないでもそしたらさあなたがくれた幸せもなくなっちゃうのかなそれはやだなもう一度走り出したくてこの気持ちを
Ah, I like that bite in her voice. It's great.
夜空に向かって初めから私だけの星座を描いてできるかな一歩ずつでもいい未来へ
Amazing, amazing. Like, genuinely a great song and a great reminder of how awesome she sounds. I mean, you know, if she has me underrated singer in NIJISANJI, that would be one of my pick. We've been impressed over the last 5 years of checking her out, I guess. Incredible cover. Incredible cover. Okay, that was awesome. That was really awesome. Next we have Izumi Minami and the song Breakthrough, original song, composed by Minami Izumi. Okay, not familiar with this Vtuber. Let's see what we get.
ここからブレイクスルー何度でも
We have it already.
伸ばしたまま向き合わずに薄れたビジョンもう遅いからやるさなさだけが風に溶けた孤独な夜まだ明けないな外には娘の待ってろ私を嘲笑ってんの終わりを選ぶこともできないからひねり出す続ける方法戦いをせせどどこの声が枯れる
Really cool voice, instead of lower voice, so I'm a fan. It's that great emotional rock style too. Sukure ni Yatarayo. Ah, so catchy. Shimo Kitazawa. I like that blue filter on everything.
言わなくても伝わると思っちゃいけない現状維持では疲れてしまうこの世界でずっと立ち止まっていたからこそ強く思う
It feels a bit like a Kanzaki Ori song, like that high-speed monologue in the middle of like this emotional rock style. Yeah.
誰かが何とかしてくれる場合もあるけれど初めから何とかしてもらうつもりじゃいけないって頭では分かってるの変わらない変われない答えは出ない踏み出す怖さも味わって心の声を聞いて
She's got that runner style. Oh, she performs. That's the way to do it, I haven't seen actually. Like you've got all the shadow Vtuber Utaite, right? That have like perfect lighting on the stage to be in shadow, right? Never seen this style just behind like a curtain, so shadow by being behind a curtain. It's so simple, but it makes so much sense, and it's probably like easier to do. Love it. I love this kind of emotional rock, so absolutely a fan. Strong voice, great music, composed by herself too. Yeah, I'm sold. Minami Izumi. Absolutely into it. About 10 months of music. Great stuff. I don't know how you guys find all those artists, I always say that, but man, thank you for sharing. Seriously. Well, someone is saying a YouTube ad. That explains it. This is epic. You know, I may be shitting on YouTube all the time, and I will continue to do so because 9 out of 10 decision is absolutely terrible. But one thing that has been pretty great seems to be the YouTube ads. I'll confess, and you probably can tell, I'm using ad blockers, so I've never seen any of them. But we always see it in like the small Vtuber, vsinger channels. I guess they paid for ads, and I don't know if it's really expensive. But probably not, since many people are doing it. And you always see the comments filled with people saying like, I came from an ad. And you guys, I said before, you discover like some of those VTubers or vsinger with an ad. So surprisingly, this seems to be one of the good things that YouTube does. I guess they probably have a good system of, you know, like they know you watch a lot of VTubers, so they'll give you VTuber ads. I mean, yeah, good stuff. For once I can say something good about YouTube. Showing VTuber ads, I wouldn't even mind. I mean, I would, you know, disable my ad blocker if like, you know, the ads were like not over the video, they were like banner ads or on the side or something. And if they were actually ads relevant to me, yeah, then I guess I would disable ad blocker. That would be the condition. Yeah. Old Spice all the time. What is Old Spice? Okay, next we have Mabodofu. It's been a while too. Narushio Iseki, One More Wish, Mabodofu. Was on Wave. What a vibe. She looks like from a show cevio image, that character. Hoshirube, Victor Barba. Amazing singing.
に過ぎてくなんて無力だその願い込めて凍りついたこの
I really like this scene.
夢の種を満開に咲かそう滅びゆく体あと一度だけでいいから動いて最後まで戦わせてくださいどうか黒く縁取るほの暗い道どこまでが自分の中柔らかいとこ縛る鎖はここで投げ捨ててしまえこの物語を終わらせにないく
Really love the catchiness.
絶望の淵を最後の綱渡り輝いているよ小さく芽吹く青色未来をあげよう守り抜いてみせるなんて溶けて落ちる空気が愛で降られの角も鼻先まで沈んで長くこともできない生まれ落ちる光が恥ずかし
So much good music from Color Games. So much good music. Very nice. Beautiful song, yeah, and great cover from Mabodo Fu, obviously. Someone else who we used to check out a lot years ago, and it's been a minute, but glad to hear their voice again. Awesome cover, awesome cover. Okay, that was great, but yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break before we continue. Give me 5 minutes, as always, of the next version. I wanna stay at your home. That would be something. Coming back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Okay. Yeah, let us continue. As always, by the way, as the requests are closed, let's do the remaining one, which we still have quite a bit. Next, we get second anniversary version special EP, Where All Pass a Line, Reverse 1999. Welcome back, thank you. Composed by Dorian, Oasis Studio, and vocals by Yaki. Okay.
Fog is clear, the sky turns blue. Seals the wrist, but tears still fall. The tide reclaims.
Le son est dans style. Hein.
Always rename the waters run. A glimpse of shore and moonlight fun. A mirror face caught in the haze.
Beautiful.
So little cycle turn again. I know this feel like words insane. Still watches the fading age, cast and curve where tides spin. The lady's growing strong. He glows through the head is clear. I know you would
Love the design, I mean, again, it's always the kind of song that makes you want to give the game another try. So beautiful. Love the kind of echo on the song. All the places, characters, just make you imagine all the stories being told. Like what's that I sing in the back, for example. Incredible stuff. I mean, gacha game again. They never failed with music. For the most part, I mean, I'm always saying that, but I haven't played every gacha game. I mean, for example, like Nevanes to Evanes, I know people are not liking it, but how about the music? I wonder. Here's a link. Really good song. Okay, I mean, beautiful and spectacular song. Next we have Chima Nagaoke, Kuromachi and Hoshirube Sho, singing stream. 39 minutes. Nighttime Caressing Agate by Ase. Probably drop it. 終点なんてないの明日のことなんてほら今は考えないで夢 「 classique ASC.
いつもと同じペースで歩く街に二人の影映す並んでみた景色はほらいつまでも変わらないままであの頃は子供だったねと割り切るには傷つきすぎたよね思い出の中に溺れる前にこの場所でさよなら君に届けたこの愛を言葉に乗せる毎日を美しく思えないといつかは消え
Oh, it sounds great, Hoshirube.
これで終わりだなんて不思議な気持ちになるけど元気でねいつもと違うテンポで笑う君は今何を考えてるのわざとらしく絞れた空気少し息が震える今まで話したことすべて覚えてはいないけれどありがとうの言葉とごめん
Little lag.
うまく伝えられなかったからこんな結末を迎えたのならごめんね遅すぎたね君に届けたこの
Very chill, yeah.
言葉に乗せる毎日を息苦しく思えちゃうほどいつから変わってしまったのこれで終わりだなんてまだ信じられないけれど元気でね
I love the two on the left, just
終電前のホーム言葉が出てこないなここからはもう一人で出会わなければなんてそんなの思っていないよだから笑ってよね君に届けたこの愛を言葉に乗せる毎日を美しく思えないといつかは消えてしまうの
just very, very clean live singing. 君にもらったこの愛をこの手で触れた毎日もあんまりにも美しいから涙が溢れてしまうよこれで終わりだねって最後の言葉になるけどありがとうね Awesome. Very nice. I always expect when they do this kind of stuff to have the other join in, but it's a solo performance. Fair enough. Yeah, good singing, I mean, no surprise. Hoshirube is great. That was nice. Some classic ASF. Very nice. Next we have some Abysmal. Did I get any context on this one? Nope. Okay. Abysmal D4 DJ. And this is by Lullaby. Writer, producer, main, composer DNH. Cool album cover.
I softly ま可愛い子猫ちゃんお出ましを Miss Me Whatever たまらないね役立たず
Good one vibe.
暴れ面のビッグテール 契約は気分的ない写真だになんだ
Man, they're going out with this one. But yeah, I really like the kind of in-your-face energy of this one. Hello, all is well, yeah? How about you? Really good style for this now. H.I.F feels like that one Gia song. Alright, I mean, banger song from them. Abyssal is always cool, but maybe one of their coolest songs. Recent memory bias, maybe, but I thought that was cool. Yeah. Really cool song. Banger. Ah, what did I do? I don't want the console. Okay. A very nice one. Next we had this one. I guess I'll keep it toward the end since Azriel didn't really come back to tell me if he wanted me to watch it or not, since I can't watch the whole thing in the end. It is 15 minutes, so if you're watching Azriel, tell me. Yeah. So next, for real, we have this one. Grey and Blue, covered by Kanae, Limone Sensei, Kisai Lagilian, Medoko Kyoran, and Anae Natsuki. Might be GTA Memories or something. Kenshin is the song, yeah. Yep.
袖だけがおぼつかない夏の終わり、明け方の電車に揺られて思い出した懐かしいあの風景、たくさんの泊まりを繰り返して同じような街並みがただ通り過ぎた窓に僕が映ってる、君は今もあの頃みたいにいるのだろうか、ひしゃげて曲がったあの自転車で走り回ったバカバカしい綱渡り膝に滲んだ血、今はなんだかひどく虚しい。
Really
どれだけ
emotional.
背丈が変わろうと
Definitely GTA, yeah. Cool. I guess she was the boss in the last gang. I love the tacoid. So much art for this video too. Really cool. Tone of voice, great. Lucy, I love the variety of voice too. Quite different. Really feeling the feels of this. Every GTA they do these kind of songs, and every time you just know a little bit of it, you feel it. Very nice. Bachi. Yeah, just a beautiful cover. I mean, again, it's like overly emotional, you might say, for like just them playing a game, but you know, when I've never experienced it myself, it always seems like a great time, you know, making fun with this RP server, basically. Amazing cover. Really enjoyed it. Next we have someone called Daddy. Actually, I think we checked out Daddy before, yeah? And this is Limonce, Girl Begin Again version, cover. Okay.
내 곁에만 머물러요. 떠나면 안 돼요. 그리
Beautiful. I love the amount of expression she has. Always nice to score and 3D models. It's like really the amount of mass movement is awesome. This one is pretty relaxing as well. Beautiful voice. Wow. Great one, great one. I mean, just beautiful song, great emotion. Not too over the top, but just a good time overall, I would say. Just a good time. It also, ciao, buongiorno, I think is the right one. Beautiful cover. Really good stuff, yeah. Okay, next we get snow addition cover. I will not do it. I think snow addition may be okay, but as you guys remember, maybe on my old channel I had done a test for Love Live reaction, and while snow addition is okay most of the time, I've never had a problem with that song. I done a stream where I checked out like Love Live song, and I think 29 out of 30 songs got blocked on that stream. So you know, I just don't want to risk it one bit, even though I've done snow addition before and it's been fine. You know, if they suddenly decide it's not fine anymore, considering what I've noticed how extreme they are, you know, at Love Live. So yeah, it might be like an extreme measure, but I said with this channel I will be as max careful as possible, so I am sticking to that. So yeah, nothing Love Live because, you know, they're kind of extreme. Hello Akumaru. Hello. I'll still give you the link if you wanted to check it out. It looks kind of like a fun one. This I've made a video. I literally just posted it yesterday, I think, yeah. If you want to see my reaction, go to the channel. I guess I can link it. Where is it? Right here. Great new song by Pinocchio B. Requests are closed, sorry. I closed them like an hour ago or something. Sorry. Next we have an Arknight EXE. 67 by Ziman GM. It's another one where, like, you know, do I skip it or not? Because I said before, yeah, like, I don't really play Arknights right now, and I do plan to come back to play the stage, so I don't really know if I want to be spoiled the stage and everything. 6-7. So, you know, this one is not for copyright, but I think I'll pass it. I said before, yeah, again, I do plan to play Arknights again eventually, and at this point the videos are kind of spoiler for, like, the stage, which, you know, is part of the fun, so I think I'll pass. Sorry, you can replace as always if you want. Okay, next for real. Someone we haven't checked out in a long time, Akatsuki Lucy, who was one of the first vsinger I checked out, like 5 years ago I think. And this is 1 × 1 = infinity. HIBALUCI. Translate. Oh, lyrics Momose Ibana. We know that Vtuber. And composition by Akatsuki Luki. Okay. Okay. I'm always glad to be back to people we haven't checked out in an eternity. Oh yes, okay, so it's the group is called HIBALUCI, okay. I'm just saying combi. This is a really high level singing duo. I really like their like unique type of voice mixed together like that. Sounds great so far. This is great, I mean, awesome combo. Love that kind of build up emotion beginning. I remember listening more as like quieter song style, but it really fits, you know. Awesome composition too. Okay, patchy. Great one. I mean, it's always nice to see combo of like unexpected awesome vsinger. Genuinely give some great results, yeah. Epic song. Great vocal combo. I'm a fan. And I guess they three have a name HIBALUCI, so we might see more of that, which is awesome. Okay, next we have Chia Hilarious Reaction Compilation to Forza Horizon 6. I guess I can watch it. I was gonna say, like, I don't want spoilers because I might play this game one day, as I'm actually interested in a racing game in Japan, but what's the spoiler, you know? Just the map, I guess. It's fine. By Hololive Gameplay. I've seen like this drama maybe about this game, that it's already made like so much money from people paying like $120, I think, for like the ability to play it 1 week in advance. And people are saying, you know, this is exactly why the why the industry doesn't change, because, you know, they just made like 100 million from just people paying like $120 just to play 1 week in advance or something. I don't have the full context, but yeah, I saw there's some drama, but you know, there's drama about anything these days. One thing to spoil with this game? They found controversy. I mean, I know it was also leaked, I guess. Looks nice.
いる。こういうところには GTR はいる。元気か？ベースアリーナのスコッティ・タイラーだ。
As the music is the question. The radio station.
なんかハンドルがすごい。高速鉄道でくつろいでる店を今日も楽しんでくれよ。
Shinkansen. The Sakura trees were indestructible because they were culturally important. But people brought up how there was a near in real life memorial that was made destructible. I don't get the logic. You can't destroy trees because they're important in real life. What? They found station for music. The game looks sleek. I don't get the controversy. Then you can destroy other type of tree but not Sakura tree? That's what you're saying? Okay.
新幹線の高架下の感じやばい。わかる？っていうかどこもこんな感じなんだね。富士山があるってことは知らなかった。
What's opening the map? Any of you playing it?
いいかも。ちょっと遊びもうちょい切ってもいいかもな。あーすごーい。その間このジャムを楽しんでおいて。東京シティへようこそ。はい。今ここでは東京来た。
Isn't the road way too big? Tokyo's city street that big? No. Maybe. When I keep going on Google Maps on my prefixed stream, I'm always surprised at how small the roads are. Even with the Today.
何キロで走ってんねん東京シティ。
What's the limit?
すごーい。バリケードだ。左折してスタジアムを抜け。めっちゃ曲がる。
Are there many initial viewer fans there is?
バリケードだでドカンやめて。
Where's she driving like it's a driving test?
しながら進んでいる。追いかけられるぞ白バイに。すごい。
Is there a cop chase?
うわすごい東京タワー。信号無視してますこれ。いや信号無視でした。マジでねここ通ると
There's like zero traffic though. It is like to go Google Map car, but always manage to get the pictures when there's no traffic.
いまだに東京に引っ越して2年ぐらい経つけど、東京タワーだってなる。あ、これあれ皇居東京駅前。
分かった。イチョウ並木を進んでいこう。
I think the difficulty would be getting used to only drive on the left side for me.
車線広いんだよな。うわ、イチョウ並木いいね。
It's a nice scenic view, yeah.
すごい。っていうかさ、ギャンギャン BGM 流れてるんだけど、これ大丈夫そう？これはオリジナルですか？皆さん。
I wonder if H.I.F would get some kind of collab with him as the big racing VTuber.
渋谷スクランブル交差
渋谷？あ、本当だ。
ここで逃げよう。対向車に気をつけて。
は
The streets are really empty, you know? Like so little cars and people.
い。これ渋谷は走ったことないわ、自分
I
の
guess it's like 5 a.m.
分かった。聞いて。私たち3人でホライズンのイベントルートでレースできることになった。
そうなの？
ちょっとしたお試しだけど。ほら、サプライズよ。これから会う2人は私
ここら辺あれじゃない？
この企画を
原宿？
くれるんだ。
そんなことない、わかんない。
Fashion
東京ま
town.
だわかりません。すごい。でもちゃんとなんか日本の街並みだね。
Yeah, it's really bad. I don't know if it's on PC, but the draw distance is also kind of bad. You can see like all the buildings, texture popping in as she's getting close.
すごい。ここどこ？秋葉？
Sorry, I'm complaining too much. It still looks
ここ
nice.
新宿ね。すごい。
オッケー。ユージさんとケイコさんを
ゆうじさん、けいこさん、よろしくお願いします。
マシンをいじってないときはフェスティバルのためにレースの準備を手伝ってるの。
なるほどね。
さん付けじゃなくていいよ。ここにはテスト
ユージ
付けの新ルートがあるんだ。
ほんほん。
ホライズンにふさわしい面白さが確かめてくれ。
それにレースにしないならホライズンとは言えないし、だからやってみる？
聞くまでもないよな。まあ R32 のチューニングも誰かに試してほしいし。
マジか。32に乗れってこと？急に乗りセリカからホライズンフェスティバル。なんか急にレース始まりました。
It's a racing game.
レースだってことを忘れないで。
はい。
つまり手加減なしよ。
や
Hey,
ばい。
initial D. I've watched season 2. I've rewatched season 2 initial D recently.
待って。マニュアルなの忘れてた。
I remember that movie, you know, said herself, and that's the main plot point of, you know, a racing anime for some reason.
すごいいい曲流れてる。うわー。次右。はいはい。
Nice.
危ないよ。危ねえ。うわー、日本って狭い。日本。
I mean, the street looked big, but I guess not that big, no?
これ音楽大丈夫そうわからない。一応ストリーマーも
It's still multiple lane, no? Yeah.
あ、これ渋谷。
I wonder what, like, the little countryside
雨だ雨。
town, if there's any map for that, how tight the road will be.
ストリーマーモードのはず。待って、ストリーマーモードでもこんな。
Was that Kimetsu no Yaiba on the left?
え、
No.
待って、ストリーマーモードでもこんなに音楽あんの？やばない？めっちゃ滑る。やっぱ一旦この世界観を楽しむならオートマがいいか？
Looks nice.
めっちゃ滑る。
Like the car really has weight.
うわ日本って走ってくれたやばい危ねえぶつけるわけにはいかね
Oh, that's cool. I really don't really like I like it for immersion, this kind of POV, but it starts driving most game. So I like the third-person car, but if the game looks this good, maybe.
あ東京駅
I've been playing Ace Combat recently, like the fighter jet plane game, and like I want to pilot, the pilot seat, but it's so hard to see what's going on. Photorealistic.
いやめっちゃさなんか
Sorry?
あすいま
You
せん負
finished
け
the
ま
race?
したいいわまあ全然負けました
Yeah.
よしルートは良さそうだな。
全然良くないですとんでもない
RC の中
道を走らされました
ご苦労様ありがとう。
Thank you.
実際の
Oh.
ちょっと待って
So
で
many
も
normie
一回
cars.
全部見よう一回待ってホンダまでしか見ないからまだ
Like I'm surprised there's so many normie looking cars. There's a limo.
一回全部見ようマジでやばいうわー LFA もある
LFA.
RCF もあるしうわすごいねやばいあ
This is the car she used to own in real life, I think.
もう聞いて今マウスがもう勝手に重なっていた
It's fate.
急に見えた
All the game having Mr. Bean.
やばいいくらなんうわ
It looks pretty sick.
めっちゃいいなでもこれさあれだよねそうだよね
I guess I'll pause here. It's been about 10 minutes, so to be fair, even though there's only like 2 minutes left, I'll pause here. The RX though is really cool. The car itself is a downgrade from the E7. Okay. Well, that was nice. Does make me want to try it again. As I said, I've never been really a racing game guy, but the setting makes me interested. It is probably like more of an approachable game than some other racing game, right? Like the Japan Drift one or the Tokyo Extreme Racer game. This seems a bit more approachable, so maybe one day I'll try it. Seems really cool. Nice clip. Okay, just 2 seconds, I need to go to the bathroom. So coming back in a quick minute. Sorry for the wait. Feels better. I guess that's what happens when you drink those, big size Monster Energy. So yeah. So yeah. Next we get this. Wait, haven't we checked this out already? Oh, we checked out the audio version. The artist MECHATU-A from NIJISANJI. We checked out the audio version last week. Yeah. Welcome back, thank you. So now we have a music video. Alright then. Alright. The song was epic, so it should be cool as an MV. Okay, it's a simpler MV than I expected. Still a very, very cool song. Very héroïque. Hoshirube sounds so good. Nice. You have to build the two chorus and then the payoff. Man, this guitar part is so sick. A bit of a simpler video than I expected, but still cool. Yeah, I don't really mind hearing the song again because it is quite the banger. Yeah, just really cool. They've got some great songs as a group, MECHATU-A. Just a very heroic song, I guess. Nice one. Nice MV. Next we've got Beat Breaker, You Make Me Sick, feat. Kaseneteto. Flashing light, epilepsy warning. Okay, Santeto, great art. That's what I expected. English title. Nice. On dirait que ça sert de sombrer sur les grillons, ça. Conflicted. This part with the sick part feels a bit humiliating. Even visually. I don't know how you make a growl with a freaking Vocaloid. Great style, I mean, seriously.
You make me
Fire. Get off. Sick. Yeah, really sick. I've been saying that for years. I don't know how they make a Vocaloid growl sound so good. It's magic. It's magic to me. That doesn't know how it works. Yeah, really cool song. Really sick song. And looking forward to more Teto if you've got more, yeah? I mean, absolutely. The Teto resurgence has really been great. And it's nice to see it's got a lasting, power. Okay. Next we got Kuramachi Meruto and Hajime, a cover of Act, Giga and Teddyloid. Interesting combo, but alright then.
私の一部もあげない存在価値オーバー誰も彼も偽りのムービースター疑っていながら心は裏腹持ってるよ本当に一番やりたいことならやっちゃいなそっか
Oh, it's so cute, Hajime's movement.
から割って登場未完成のままで自然体プレイバック夜に踊るまだ解けぬ魔法がひらめく迷惑かけちゃダメなんだけど
Melito is also a pretty good dancer. I'm impressed. Like next to Hajime, you have to be really good to look in sync.
始まる物語固まってくローテーションそんなのつまんない当選簿カウンターばっかじゃばっかに乗っちゃうからさ破壊しようとバカじゃんすればするほど相手モノクロになってゆくでしょ何かが違うと思ったそれがベストタイミングやっちゃえば
Nice note. Like Hajime's shoot as hell, but some of the moves are like actually hot. It's really like up more. Nice. Okay, again, takes some level to keep up with Hajime, who is known as such a great dancer, right? So, great stuff. We see Kodamachi Melito in a lot of like singing stuff and dancing stuff these days, I mean. Yeah, it's awesome. Great one. Next we have Starlight Karuta Battle, Team El Dorado versus Team Arakunaru Mayakuro. With Starlight, English sub by a post-rave star video and an unknown Dayo. Alright then. Alright. Okay. Well, I don't think I need any context, so let's watch it. Yeah. Where am I?
続いてお届けするのはこちら琴の葉のレビュースターライトカルータ合戦スターライトの楽曲で遊べる少女歌劇レビュースターライトのカルータが発売決定でございます。カルータとは好きな楽曲を実際に歌ったり流したりして遊ぶカルタのことです。例えば君が好き
It's a lady. Like, Review Starlight is already so niche, and they're making a Karuta game. They really, like, go for the niche of the niche. It's kind of crazy.
という歌詞が歌われましたら、場にある君、好きというカードを素早く取って遊びます。少女歌劇レビュースターライトの楽曲で最大限楽しめるように作られている今回のコラボカルータ。対象楽曲は全28曲。すごい。99枚のカードにはアニメと映画の場面写真を計99種類使用。また通常はカードに書かれた1点から5点の点数の合計で競い合うカルータですが、今回は特別に9点のカードを2枚用意しています。18点だ。ということで今回はスターライトカルータをプレイしちゃいます。カルータのルールはとっても簡単。カードを広げて曲を流します。その曲の数と同じ言葉のカードを取る、ただそれだけ。カードには点数がありますので、取ったカードの合計点数が多かった時の勝利でございます。ということで、まずプレイするのは佐藤ひなたさん、岩田春樹さん、はい、相葉稲さん、富田真央さんです。それではプレイエリアへ移動をお願いいたします。頑張れ。これチーム戦なんだよね。チーム戦分けはマヤクロ対エルドラド。主演2人。今日はチーム戦ですからね。エルドラド背負って失礼しました。頑張ります。ちょっと見えるように。さあやりますよ。エルドラドファイティング。すごい。頑張ります。見えるようにな。 結構ね歌詞がスンスン流れていきますから、もうどこに何があるか
Contract. Thank you.
考えながらやってい
Thanks for
き
this
たいと
project.
思います。さあ準備はよろしい
I'll
でしょ
check
う
it
か。
out.
それでは
Thank you as always.
春歌のレビュー開演です。何の曲だろう。何曲何？お願いしますよ。
サプライズだもんね。
サプライズ。うわー。先読みしてる。
Dialogue with the stars.
先読み。いっぱい出てきそう。あれよ。先読みして先読み。あれ。あれだよあれ。さすが。誰。
We'll just play by like reaction skill rather than memorization.
静かに。
Hello, streamline. Sorry, I don't take more chat requests. Chat requests are closed. Ume. これです。Was it a colonial France? Isn't normal character do with like images rather than more? I think so, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen HIBALUCI. 夢 Is this a Yakuza 5 reference? She appreciated it. Wow, right in front. Actually, I love like remembering the song while reading the cards and remembering the card position. Who's winning?
皆さん手札の 点数を数えてください。これは結構よりこれ出したこれなので9点数を
それもしかしてあれじゃないですか？何これ？
Okay.
舞台で揺れるやつだ。そう。うわ、綺麗だね。
Nice food placement. Very smooth.
計算ができないこれ計算できました。それでは先にエルドラドチームエルドラド点数を発表お願いします。はい、チームエルドラドは18点です。
おー、すごい。
結構頑張った。チームエルドラドチームはるかなる
I have no idea who won.
チームはるかなるの皆さんチームはるかなるマヤプロのお二人は今ちょっと足し算で揉めて
I don't know what they're calculating. Isn't it just the number of cards that you have?
32すごいだって結構取ってるもん。だって19だよ。19点？裏も2、6、8、12、13ということで32、18ではるかなるマヤクロチームの勝利。
Wow. I guess the cards have powers.
ということで皆さん一度席にお戻りください。32点と3点。皆さん一度席にお戻りください。一度カードをシャッフル。
Hey, but I forgot everything I should have learned from watching an anime about Karuta. It's amazing. What a brain.
一度お戻りください。アレハンドル様お戻りください。シャッフルしてました。シャッフルしてくれてた。今スタッフさんのシャッフルタイムに入りますので、一度お戻りください。シャッフルしてました。これは圧出したもん勝ち。計算ができないこいつ。
Okay. Well, fun to watch. The absolute chaos and the fun they're having playing this. That was fun to watch. Here's the link. Good clip. That was fun. Okay. But yeah, Karuta seems like a fun little game. Maybe one day I'd try it. Maybe there's like a easy image version or something. I mean, there's different way to play it, I guess. Like usually, like in the actual Karuta anime that I saw, it's like someone reading like a, you know, like they have a card with like different word or of what's on the card, and when they're reading it, they start really slow saying the word, right? In a kind of like prolonged way, so people sometimes can tell from like the first syllable or something, but then they might be wrong. So like it's an interesting way to do it. Yeah. This, and we're putting this right here. So this is 7-7 cover by Happy Around 1 month ago. Originally a song by Casey, live tune. Okay, well, let us check it out here. As always, contract. Thanks for the request. Cool. More badass than usual Happy Around song. Yeah, this really goes down. One of the most intense Happy Around song ever. really like the chorus. Bang, Yay. I like that. Really, really catchy. Okay. I mean, epic. Yeah. Happy in some way, but for once, you know, the focus is more on the crazy cool energy, I would say. Just really, really cool. Yeah. Great one. Thanks, Contract. Just a good little boost of energy. This is really cool. Alright then. I like it. I should sub to the channel. I guess I wasn't subbed by losing the main channel. But yeah, nice one. Thanks again for the super chat and the great request as always. Next we get Pick Your Style, uploaded by Nishioshigure. Short clip.
ポーズをちょっと星をちょっと星もちょっとテーマになってて、確かにね、ちょっとぜひこのリエラポーズっていう実はこう星になってるんですけれども、そうなんです。似てるかも。私その別次元でポッピンパーティーっていうバンドリーのバンドもやってるんですけど、やります。似てるよね。角度を変えたりする。最初ねこう最初こうだったのかな。すごい途中からこうなったんだけど。最初なんかこうだったね。こうなんですよ。ちょっと嬉しいです。嬉しいね。
I don't know what it looks like.
ポピバンさ星とかをテーマにしてるから。キラキラドキドキですもんね。
You're trying gang sign like it's
ちょっと今回出ないんですけど。
a gang rival wish.
今回はどれだ。楽しみがねつながってる感じでして、こういうのもちょっと皆さんと一緒にできたらより楽しいかなと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。はい、伊達さんありがとうございました。はい、各ユニットのプレゼン。
Okay. Very nice. Cute clip. Very short, but cute clip, yeah. I like it. I mean, they might be, but since they have no idea, I guess it doesn't count, right? It doesn't count, you know. I think intention matters. Fun clip. Okay. Next we have Gundam and Hololive Production special collaboration update. So what are they actually doing? I'm still confused.
続報ガンダム×ホロライブプロダクションスペシャルコラボレーション、情報解禁第1弾のパイロットスーツとミニキャラのデザインが明らかに、さらにそれぞれのコラボエンブレムを初公開。エンブレムをつけたモビルスーツは真の姿に。
So we don't actually have dedicated with these suits. Okay.
そしてさらに第2弾コラボタレント発表。
Oh, cevio. No, so they do have color skin. Okay. Kind of, maybe. Kari. Looks good. It's kind of funny, like, you can tell that most of the talents who got chosen for this didn't really know Gundam, because I've been noticing since the original announcement that so many of them have been doing like a anime reaction stream to like the classic Gundam movies, Zeta Gundam and other stuff. At least I'll praise them for actually, you know, getting into it. You know, it's fine that they didn't know it, but, you know, I feel like some other people would have just done the collab without caring, but they're actually trying to get into it and learning about it. So I respect that. Oh, this one looks cool. Wing.
そして新たなるオリジナルカラーのモビルスーツの公開。徐々に明かされていく新情報。果たして次なる展開は？
I don't know. Okay.
君は星の涙を見る。ってどうなっちゃうのこのコラボ。
Yeah, where's the nation so epic?
さらなる続報はこの夏に。
Nothing that really interests me per se, right? I mean, I don't really buy Gunpla and all that, but, you know, still cool, I guess. Still cool. Okay. I like that. I mean, things are definitely in some kind of crossroad right now to the life, you know. Seems like there's been a lot of mistakes for a while, right? To the point where recently there was the news that Yago is taking back in to take control of the company, basically. You know. So, hopefully things improve, I guess. Your family like mech? Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like mech? I'm sure there's some people, but come on. It's so freaking cool. So yeah, really cool. Okay. Oh yeah, and that was your video, right? As real. As I kept saying, like, this one is 15 minutes, so it's longer. Do you want me to watch just 10 minutes, or do you want me to watch something else? Stingy mind, sorry, I keep saying, but requests are over for today. You came too late. I feel bad, it's too time, but you know, you came too late for sharing a request. Maybe next time. So before the video starts, I want to say that I started a game earlier this stream, and it took 56 minutes to finish. Okay. Okay, well, we'll watch 10 minutes then. So yeah, what the hell is Valve cooking Deadlock by Basque? I've heard the name of this game, but I don't think I've seen a second of gameplay, so let's learn about it.
Deadlock is a game that is absolutely blowing up right now, and for good reason, with player numbers upwards of 100,000 players each and
Really? Oh, is it a paid game?
every day for the past month, more and more people are getting in on the action. While a consistent 100k players for any game is nothing to scoff at, it's easy to forget that this game isn't even out yet.
I mean, have you seen the number on Early Access game? Subnautica 2 just came out. They said that the game won't be finished for like 4 years or something, and it sold like 2 million copies already. I think saying a game isn't out doesn't really matter, you know? Looks like Team Fortress is Valorant.
Third-person MOBA shooter being developed by the one and only Valve. The ones behind classics like
They make games?
CSGO, Half-Life, Dota, Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress, Portal, and perhaps the biggest of all, the Steam storefront. You know, like the one you're using for 99% of all the games you play on PC. For years, Valve has always been looked at as kind of the darlings of the gaming industry, despite some hiccups and controversy that it seems no large studios can avoid, especially these days. Games developed by Valve always seem to have that it factor. Something about them grabs the player and
I mean, remember that, you know, they created loot box in game.
Does a really good job of not letting go. There's a reason why games like Left 4 Dead 2 and Team Fortress 2 still maintain very respectable player numbers despite being released 16 and 18 years ago respectively. Meanwhile, we have AAA titles nowadays being completely shut down after 2 weeks or struggling to maintain its player base. But the focus of this video is Deadlock. After putting in about 80 hours over the past 2 or so weeks, it's safe to say this game has completely taken over my life. I can't remember a point where I've been this addicted to a game, even when at times I'm getting completely shafted in the process. Like so many before, this game has that it, and I wanted to dig a little deeper to see why that might be.
Okay.
The very first time the public got wind of a new Valve game being developed was in April of 2019. Leaks began to spread after files were found within Dota 2 for a project known as Citadel. At this point, the community started scrambling, trying to figure out what this could be. Remember, at the time, we were still 7 months away from Half-Life Alyx's announcement and almost a full year from its release date. People knew about a Half-Life VR game being made, but Citadel had people scratching.
Half-Life Alyx is still the only VR game that I know having, you know, a great reputation, basically. That's probably like the only VR game that top of mind I can say, you know, seems like a great game.
Their heads. At first, it was speculated to simply be an area within Half-Life Alyx that the player would maybe go to, but this idea was quickly squashed, and people discovered Citadel was an entirely separate Source 2 project.
Upon further investigation, Citadel is actually an entirely different Source 2 project. If you open up the Source 2 SDK, which right now is just the destination tools, there are different projects that are in the game's files that Source 2 can be opened up to operate under. And one of them is HLVR, and another one is just called Citadel.
Now, at this point, we actually need to rewind a bit further back to early 2018. You see, Citadel served as a very early dev test version of what we know now as Deadlock. We know this because in August of 2024, a developer by the name of Yoshi, who we will be getting into a bit more later, posted to the Deadlock Discord early footage of Citadel, with the player in first person moving down a lane with what seemed to be antline minions. At one point, we can even see the enemy's minion wave
Starship Troopers
against each other. But back to 2019, at this point, nobody had any clue that this existed, and it would be quite a while till we heard anything more. It was now March of 2020. Half-Life Alyx was released, and to nobody's surprise, it was a success. However, internally, Valve began shifting developmental resources to Neon Prime. This was being developed as a third-person MOBA shooter that had heroes with unique abilities. Sound familiar? Yes, Neon Prime was Deadlock before Deadlock, and it would remain as Neon Prime for a number of years, with Valve even registering a trademark for it in October of 2022. Valve was all in on Neon Prime, and looking at early gameplay of it, you can clearly see how this turned into this. Even some of the current rosters almost one-to-one to who they were in Neon Prime. The biggest difference between Deadlock and Neon Prime was the setting. As the name implies, Neon Prime was set in a sci-fi, cyberpunk-like alien world known as Fracture. So
like a Mass Effect
departure from what Deadlock would become and is today. Now, the main reason for the complete aesthetic overhaul is cited as, quote, negative feedback from playtesters regarding its art style and setting. Valve saw the writing on the wall and completely scrapped the cyberpunk art style and transformed it into the occult old-school American look we have.
I mean, I won't lie, both versions don't look super appealing to me. I am a bitch for graphics, not really like realism, but you know, a very standard art style, and this all looks a bit bland.
Today. Previously, I mentioned that some of the roster was carried over from Neon Prime to Deadlock, and it was probably more than you think. Bebop, Haze...
But I guess it's because it's meant to be like a very open game to anybody with any config, I guess.
Kelvin, Lash, Shiv, Viscus, Wraith, Yamato, all these characters that you either love or hate were essentially taken from Neon Prime and plugged right into Deadlock, with usually only some changes to their character models. Besides Viscus, he was actually a pufferfish. But there's even more that you can clearly see who they wound up being. For example, Inferno from Neon Prime very clearly turned into Infernus, keeping many of the same animations. So hopefully it's clear to see that Neon Prime's undoing wasn't that its gameplay sucked, but its aesthetic just wasn't appealing and it came off as generic. But this allowed Valve to flesh out the world building and setting and just move characters over, and in some cases redesigning them to fit into this alternate reality 1940s
graphic drivers are at it.
The cursed apple.
I mean, frankly, from what I've learned of stuff like that, just don't upgrade. If you go like for anytime there's troubleshooting to be done and you go to Reddit, people will tell you to update graphic driver. And maybe I've been unlucky, but every time there's like, you know, a new game that comes out and you've got like the new game driver ready for like the new version of the game or something, it's broken something for me. Maybe it's an AMD issue, but like when Ghost of Tsushima came, it basically broke my PC to upgrade to the new driver, and reverting fixed it. And I think there was like 1 or 2 more times where that happened. So yeah, you know, if it works, don't update anything basically. That's my
It's around 2023-2024. Early playtests of Deadlock are being held, and these were very small in scale. From the limited knowledge we have now, these were anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 players during early testing. Now, the public wouldn't find out about Deadlock until May of 2024, when player IGN would post on Twitter about the closed test happening on Steam. Then fast forward to August of 2024, this is when the proverbial bubble popped. On SteamDB, it was showing that over 10,000 players were currently playing Deadlock, and gameplay was spreading like wildfire online. It's important to mention that players who took part in this test were not required to sign any sort of NDA. All there was a message from Valve on the main screen saying, Deadlock is still in early development with a lot of temporary art and experimental gameplay. Do not share anything about the game with anyone. This obviously did not work, and gameplay and clips were quickly flooding the internet as more and more players received invites from others already in the game. A little over a week later, Deadlock's Steam page was officially made, and any of the quote-unquote restrictions that were in place were lifted. Even though Valve finally publicly acknowledged Deadlock, we still knew nothing about when it was planning to release, how far into development it even was, or anything. But that didn't really matter. What was clear from the start is that players were enjoying the game, even in its very early state. But what the hell was the game anyway?
Good question.
As I said a couple times already, Deadlock is a 6v6 third-person shooter MOBA. Well, that is true. It actually goes much deeper than that. You have your standard lanes like in other MOBAs. Deadlock has 3, yellow, blue, and green, and at first there were actually 4 lanes with a purple one. But this was changed in February of 2025, giving us the 3-lane setup we still have today. In those 3 lanes, you of course have your minion waves on either side, along with your map objectives. Those being your Guardian, Walker, and then finally base Guardians. Then in each base themselves, you have 2 shrines, then finally the Patron, which can either be the Hidden King or the Archmother, depending on what team you're on. Now, while Deadlock is unmistakably a MOBA, it's also just as much a third-person movement shooter, and perhaps even more so. The thing to me that without question sets Deadlock apart is the shooter aspect of it. It really feels like Valve developed a really tight, good-feeling movement shooter, then decided, fuck it, let's throw it into a MOBA map, and it just works. Each character has their own weapon that has varying stats. It can range from standard pistols to assault rifles to whatever the hell Drifter's doing. Alongside that, Deadlock has tons of movement tech that you don't see in MOBAs and is usually reserved for games like Apex Legends, for example. Dashes, air dashes, dash jumps, wall jumps, double jumps, sliding. There's even air vents around the map that shoot you through the air, which opens up the play area a ton, alongside zips that help you scale up buildings and zip lines that come out of your base and the enemy's base. There's just so much here, and as a new player, I haven't even gotten close to taking advantage of all of it. Things like dashes, dash jumps, and double jumps can all be performed using stamina. Each character starts with a varying amount, but it's usually 2 or 3 with some exceptions. Also, being a Valve developed game in Source Engine means many things carry over from a game like TF2, for example. You can air strafe in this just by holding A or D and moving your mouse left or right. Even from a game like Apex Legends, which in my limited research is also a Source game at heart, although it's a heavily modified version of it. This means you can do things like super glide off of ledges. Oh, and by the way, every character can do this. No matter who it is, every character can take advantage of the movement system. Some will certainly have an easier time with it than others, and some also have skills revolving around it, but it's here for everyone to use. Now, Valve, being the absolute psychopaths they are, even added an entire melee system to the game, which again, every character can take advantage of. You have light melees, heavy melees, and even a parry. You can parry your enemies in this game, which sometimes can guarantee a kill if done by you or done to you by an enemy. Also, something to note is that your heavy melee also doubles as a movement ability, as it can give you some needed reach when traversing the map, and allows you to do things like this to reach areas of the map easier while conserving stamina. Speaking of psychopaths, I think now is a good time to address the elephant in the room, or in this case, the dinosaur. I mentioned earlier a developer by the name of Yoshi. Now, Yoshi for many years has been the guy when it comes to Deadlock, constantly posting things to the Discord, like new heroes, or more importantly, tons and tons of patch notes and updates to the game. Maybe who Yoshi actually is, especially when they seem to be spearheading operations on the next Valve title. Well, perhaps the worst kept secret in Deadlock is that Yoshi is actually IceFrog. Now, if you're like me and you never played Dota before, that name may mean nothing to you, but IceFrog was actually the lead developer behind Dota 2. You know, Valve's other wildly popular MOBA. He helped shape Dota into the esports powerhouse it had been over the years, even if it's seeing declining numbers today. IceFrog notoriously prefers to remain anonymous, most likely the reason for the Yoshi cover-up. I should add, there is not 100% confirmation from Valve that Yoshi and IceFrog are the same person, but doing some research online, it becomes rather clear that these two are most likely the same person, though I wouldn't be surprised if we never actually found out for certain. Shifting back to the MOBA side of
fair enough. Okay, well, you know, you guys know I'm not crazy about multiplayer game in the first place, right? Even though I've enjoyed Valorant a little bit, I used to enjoy League a long time ago a little bit, so who knows? On one side I won't say like, you know, it looks like the kind of game I would enjoy watching VTuber play, but I don't think I would really enjoy that much myself. But, you know, I'll have to try it out, eventually. Yeah, seems like it might be like a TF2 or a Dota or something, like a game that's gonna be around for a long time. So I'm sure I'll give it a try eventually, you know. Looks interesting at the very least. Some of the characters are definitely like the aesthetic. The map itself, the game itself, not as much, but some of the character, yeah. And in terms of gameplay, it seems fun with like the amount of thought they put into movement and all that. It seems interesting. Okay. Well, that was a nice video. I mean, we didn't finish it, but 10 minutes as always to be fair to everybody. But yeah, that was the last one for today too. So everybody, thank you for the request. That was a meaty stream, 3 hours and 40 minutes of reaction. That's a lot, but very enjoyable. Yeah. It's in close testing. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I guess I'd wait for like a full version anyway, I think. Let us make a thumbnail for the stream, and yeah, as always, if you guys have any topic, anything you want to talk about, don't hesitate. The game is technically unfinished. Yeah, but at the same time, that doesn't mean much. I mean, like, so many big games these days are like that. Subnautica 2 just came out, and again, the dev literally said like 3 years until it's actually finished, and yet people are loving it, so I think it's, you know, it matters even less on not a story game like that, you know. You can just have fun doing maps. I think it's fine. More feature than most games, yeah. I mean, it's Valve, they don't really fuck up their games, you know. They do very few games, but when they do one, it's like a very big deal, right? For good reason. This one, no. Here we go. And then one more for the thumbnail. This one. But yeah, that was fun. So again, thank you everybody. Otherwise, what can I talk about? Tomorrow I'm doing another Japan random video stream. Got quite a few topics to cover, quite a few videos about different things that I want to watch. So we'll be doing that. Tuesday is more Conan. It will be sad as we learn the death of the voice actress of Lan. If you don't know it, she's one of the main characters in Conan. She's been voicing the character for 30 years. It's really, really sad. And then Wednesday, another History of Shonen Jump stream. We'll be doing that. It has ranked casual mode, training area that doubles your main menu, mode that lets you explore the map for free, and a working replay system that's cross-compatible with older version. Well, that's nice. I mean, again, I'm sure it's like already, yeah, like basically, even if it's unfinished, it's, you know, more finished than most games. And I guess it's a live service game anyway, so they're never really finished, as there's always something new coming. So, yeah, I'm sure it feels very complete already. Now, as you guys know, like since the end of last year where I gave up on most gacha, I've basically gotten back into single-player game to the max. And yeah, I mean, this week and the week before that, I've been playing Ace Combat game, the fighter playing Japanese game. I played 7, and I was so into it that I decided to play some of the other game from the PS2 era. So I've played Ace Combat 4, which was pretty good, and right now I started 5. I'm definitely struggling a bit because 7 I played on PC with a mouse, right? And it was really satisfying to move around with a mouse. So going back with a controller for like the one on PS2, you know, it's still fun because, you know, the like just flying around with a freaking like fighter plane and shooting down stuff is really cool, but it's harder to be precise with a controller, so, you know, takes a bit away of the enjoyment, I would say, but still pretty awesome. So I've been playing that this week, yeah. Otherwise, as far as like anime, I finished Medalist Season 2 on the channel. If you still haven't seen Medalist, I recommend it. Incredible anime about figure skating and a young girl, you know, rising to the top basically. It's got insane 3D animation for the ice skating part, so you get like full choreography, fully animated, and it's mighty to watch, I would say. So yeah, very much recommended. And then I started rewatching Synthetv because I felt like it, and I still love it. That's all I can say. It's Synthetv after all, yeah. Beyond that, is there much? I talked about it earlier in the stream, but I really want to share a video. Oh, you joined. Sorry once again, Victor, but yeah. Next week, I'll watch it, maybe. I don't know if this is really the kind of video I can watch on the stream. Doesn't look like it. But submit it again next week. Oh yeah, this video right here. I watched this just before the stream, and this is like one of the best YouTube videos I've ever seen. I highly recommend it. This is one of the rare times where like YouTube had a good recommendation. Some of you may know Jun Maeda. He's the creator of, well, he's the musician behind like the music from Evan Van Red, you know, music from Clannad, music from Angel Beats, but he's also the writer for Clannad, Air, Little Busters, Angel Beats, Charlotte, Evan Van Red. You know, he's pretty well known, I feel like, and I've always been a fan of some of his stuff, even though a lot of his stuff is mixed, right? And also sometimes people attribute stuff to him that isn't him, because for example, like in some of the visual novel, he doesn't do every route. Some of the writers do the other route. But yeah, he's kind of known as like, you know, the guy that writes really side story and the guy that writes amazing music. And basically this video is someone who made like a retrospective or biography of Jun Maeda, talking about, you know, less about like the story of his work, but more about the man's life from the late 90s, where he joined the visual novel industry, you know, to joining visual art, aka, and you know, it's one of those things where like I always enjoy work a lot, you know, for like the fictional story that's being told, right? But knowing the background of the person that writes some of the stories is always great, and especially in a case like this where the guy is like quite the character. Basically, he's a very destructive, depressed guy, and you know, his career is just constant up and down, where like no matter what he writes, no matter what story he puts out, he always feels like, you know, it's not good. And you know, he's had so many times of like massive amount of hate online for different things. And yeah, this video is basically like a documentary about his life, and you know, someone who took the time to like read everything the man has done, listen to all of his music, analyze, you know, like his blog posts and stuff like that. It's like, it's an insane amount of dedication, and yeah, this is peak YouTube. I very much recommend it. Even if you're not a fan of his work, it's so freaking interesting to have this much insight into the creator and their journey so far, I guess, over the last 30 years, basically. I mean, I think it just made me even more of a fan. Even though, again, I think, you know, I don't love everything from him. I still think he's one of the most interesting creators in the anime, manga, visual novel scene. And again, I learned the fact that, you know, I've been complaining for years about how I love the anime of Angel Beats, even though, you know, it should have been way longer, right? And I'm so sad that, you know, there was the visual novel project where they wanted to actually do a long version, but only one volume came out and it was cancelled. But I never knew why, and now I know why. Basically, Jun Maeda overworked himself, and he had a freaking heart attack, and that's why they cancelled the project. You know, so like I'm still sad that there'll never be like a full long visual novel story of Angel Beats, but now I know why. And also like all the backlash and the crazy amount of like, you know, like artists his work with and stuff like that. I mean, it's an insanely interesting story, you know, with so much tragedy. I mean, as much as his own life, right? Like one part of the story is, you know, like for a long time he was doing music for other artists like Yanagi, Henry, Leah for like Air, for example, right? But he had never really sang his own music that much. But then in 2010 he started like wanting to do it, and he was working on an album. But that's when he got his heart attack. Well, it was more than just a simple heart attack. He had some crazy lung problem at the same time, and basically the doctor told him that his lung capacity was massively reduced, and so it killed his dream of singing his own music. At the time that it also killed, you know, the Angel Beat visual novel. It's a crazy story. I mean, you know, I think part of it is like it's in Japanese and not everything is translated, but like so much info like that about the people behind, you know, anime, manga, visual novel isn't easy to find, right? And you know, I rely on video like this, right, to get that kind of context. And it's very rare for me to actually find these kind of videos, because how do you even search for this, right? Like this video is called The Man Behind Planet, right? You know, I would never think of like typing that. If I type like Jun Maeda retrospective or biography, I'm probably not finding this video. So yeah, just to say that this is peak YouTube and I highly recommend it. You know, if you guys know any channel with this kind of niche, ultra in-depth research, I would love if you shared it, because I'm always looking for a channel like this. So yeah, this is peak. This is really peak. I also shared this video. This video is about a movie I had watched, I think at the end of last year, yeah. It's a Mamoru Oshii movie, you know, the guy behind the Ghost in the Shell movie and Standalone Complex, If You Go Back in Time, Angel Egg. This movie, I think I talked about it on stream. It's one of the weird one, one of the lesser one from him. It's Sky Crawlers. Basically, it's, you know, a very weird movie about like a bunch of teenagers who are forced to fight in fighter plane battles. But it's a very esoteric movie that I didn't get until I read about it and what it meant and what it tried to do. And this video is basically some kind of exploration of like, you know, Mamoru Oshii as a creator, how weird of a director he was, and how since this movie in 2008 or 9, he hasn't actually made another anime movie. And how that's such a shame, because, you know, he's kind of a legendary anime director, right? So yeah, another very interesting video. Stingy Mine, once again, it's the end of the stream. Sorry, I don't take any more videos. So yeah, this is some of the stuff I shared this week. But the Clannad video, the Jun Maeda video, I highly recommend. I mean, like, you know, this is peak YouTube to me. I enjoy a lot of like stuff on YouTube, and I watch the most like reaction, right? But this kind of like niche, ultra in-depth documentary is what I love, right? Someone who's super passionate about a subject that no one else is going to do like such a deep video about it. At best, you'll find like a 20-minute video about Jun Maeda, you know, going very quickly over some of his life. So yeah, this is peak. Okay, well, I don't know if there's much more to say. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I have much more to talk about. Yeah, sorry, you're just a bit late, Stingy. Yeah, maybe next time I can watch your video. Otherwise, the channel is growing kind of okay, yeah. We've passed 800 subs, which is nice. You know, I think 1000 might come pretty fast. We're already at 819, yeah. It's not doing too bad, you know. Obviously, you know, I'm still sad that I went from 19,000 to 900, right? And, you know, obviously I always kind of knew that my other channel, most of my subs were dead, but it's still like a massive slap in the face, right? That I think maybe 500 of you came over. I think that's maybe the number, right? It's still nice, and 500 people is a lot, right? But obviously, you know, it's still sad to realize that, yeah, I had like 18,000 dead subs. Not that I was like unaware, but yeah. Obviously with this situation I was like really, you know, I really have to face that, but not surprised, not surprised. It's just the boon of a reaction channel, right? A ton of people subscribe for just one thing, and they have no interest in watching anything else. And eventually, if you don't do that thing anymore, you know, they're just dead subs, basically. That's how it ends up, yeah. I think there's just no solution for that, except being like a reaction channel that literally does only one type of content, you know? Or like reaction to only like one genre of music or artist or something. Maybe then you could get like active viewers, but yeah. I'm fine with it, as I always said. I like a channel where I do whatever I want and, you know, touch on all my interests, even if it's like very disjointed in terms of people who subscribe. I think it's fine, but yeah, I'm glad the channel is slowly growing again, you know, what I can say. As always though, the biggest problem is that no one shares videos. It's amazing, like, you guys share so many videos for the Sunday stream, but you guys never share videos for like video reaction. So I'm talking about like big artists. There's like 2 people that share videos for video reaction. One of them is Mark Elf, like he shares like 50 videos a week. And then on my Patreon, Alan, who shares like 20 to 30 videos a week. And then I've got like maybe like 3 or 4 like video suggestions in the comments a week from like other people. That's it. It's interesting, like how little people actually share videos. Yeah, just you know, observation, I guess. It's just interesting, yeah. Anyway, enough yapping. This was a long stream. I feel a bit tired, so I will leave it at that. I've got to do the bloody timestamps. But yeah, once again, tomorrow Japan stream, Tuesday Conan, Wednesday Shonen Jump. Thank you guys for coming as always. Always nice to see you. Hope you enjoyed. I thought it was a good stream. Like, subscribe, comment, channel todoku, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And I'll see you guys next time. See you.